And here's one such group, adamant on anarchy, the ISIS-K, the Islamic State of Khorasan province. They have claimed responsibility for Thursday's attack, but their ambitions are much bigger. They want to create an Islamic caliphate in Central and South Asia. I'll start with some recent history. ISIS-K was created in the year 2015, around the same time as the Islamic State, which was expanding its caliphate in West Asia. This group is often called the Afghan branch of ISIS. Well, they have the same name, the same appetite for brutality, but there are key differences too. The ISIS-K expanded by poaching terrorists from the Al-Qaeda and from the Taliban and from extremists in Pakistan. And these terrorists were reportedly disenchanted. And wait till you hear why. Why did they want to leave? Apparently for them, the Al-Qaeda and the Taliban were not radical enough. It tells you everything you need to know about the ISIS Khorasan. They're as extreme goes. The most brutal of the lot. Their first stronghold was Afghanistan's Nangarhar province. Guess which country borders Nangarhar? Pakistan. That's where ISIS-K got supplies and fighters from. They may have pledged allegiance to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, but the orders were coming from Islamabad. How did Pakistan control this monster? Using their proxy called the Haqqani network. Think of them as the brutal security wing of the Taliban. The ISIS-K and the Haqqani network have always collaborated. When the Taliban overran Kabul, they released dozens of ISIS terrorists from Afghan jails. Both sides deny these links. ISIS-K says the Taliban are rivals. Well, to some extent, that's true. For them, the Taliban are sellouts. They cut deals with the Americans at posh hotels in Doha. But there's more to this story. Afghan leader Amarullah Saleh believes the Taliban and ISIS-K are hand in glove. Remember, this is a former spy master and a vice president. He's probably been at dozens of intel briefings, and he says the ISIS Khorasan have their roots in Taliban and the Haqqani network. Is that really surprising? Both are terror groups, both have radical views on Islam, both operate in the same region. It is naive to think there is absolutely no relationship. The real difference, though, is in objectives. The Taliban wanted to create an Islamic emirate in Afghanistan, and they've done that. The ISIS Khorasan have bigger dreams. They want to build an Islamic state in Central and South Asia, a region that is called Khorasan. Let me pull up the map for you. Just to be clear, this region, Khorasan, does not exist anymore. It's a historical reference. Ancient Khorasan included parts of Iran, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Afghanistan, and Tajikistan, and some versions also include Pakistan. When ISIS talks about Khorasan, it is not just a geography, it's a throwback to the glory days of Islam, when Central Asia was ruled by a caliphate. The sentiment is relevant, the borders are not. Some jihadists also link Khorasan to the apocalypse. They believe the flag of Islam will emerge from here at the end of times. Zealots have their own interpretations, but the fact is Khorasan is long gone. There are sovereign countries in that location. Just like the West Asian Caliphate, this one too was doomed to fail. Today, ISIS-K is a weakened organization. They have around 3,000 fighters left, but with coalition troops gone now, they can regroup. Intelligence reports had alluded to this threat. The US had said that there was an acute and persistent threat from ISIS Khorasan, but they did nothing about it. So this threat could expand beyond Afghanistan. The question is, what options do we have to respond? The Trump administration was clear-eyed. In 2017, they dropped the MOAB on ISIS targets. What's that? The mother of all bombs, MOAB. Well, Biden does not have that option. He has no troops. He has no air bases in Afghanistan. How will he do that? So if ISIS Khorasan grows unchecked, where does that leave the region? What can countries like India do? The most pressing issue is radicalization. There is evidence of Indian youth being recruited into ISIS Khorasan. In March 2020, they attacked a Gurdwara in Kabul. One of the attackers was an Indian national. The threat is certainly real, and the world is appointing the Taliban to control it. You could say this is another version of the good Taliban, bad Taliban debate. And don't forget the common denominator here, Pakistan. They have nurtured many snakes, some more poisonous than others. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.